Greetings everyone, CCX here. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. In the last episode, we entered Mount Prior and we found Salt and Pepper, kicked the crap out of them. We fought ourselves a mini dragon, kicked the crap out of him, and then we fought the three members of the Ossian Dragoons, Crass, Zoa, and Marcy. And we also kicked the crap out of them. But now it's time for us to get going. Serge! Harley? If you proceed any further, there would be no turning back, none. Even so, you still wish to go, Serge. Why the hell would I give up? Like, seriously. I see. I won't stop you. But don't die. Aww. Harley likes... Wow, kid, you did not react to Harley this time. Alright, I guess you kind of sort of learned your lesson. Oh my gosh, we've seen this cutscene before. And now everything comes in full circle. That means you guys... Yeah. That's gonna happen. But the real question is why? That's the real question. Why does that happen? All will be answered in probably like 3 episodes from now. I don't know. But it will be answered once we travel to Fort Dragonia. Let's do this, folks. Only when you fulfill the requirements can you attend the ceremony. Return to the colored crystal to their Grand Master. Oh, God. Great. By the way, if you guys are familiar, well, I can't even say if you're familiar with it, but if you guys know the Final Fantasy X Cloister Trials, well, ooh. Think of it kind of like that, just in, like, ugh. Actually, if you really want to think about it, if I can go ahead and say that's kind of like, the final area in Final Fantasy VII. Well, not the final area, in the first disc of Final Fantasy VII. The final area that you head into, which is the, what was it? I actually forgot what the hell it was. Whatever, who cares? We'll go into more detail with that later. Anyways, welcome to Fort Dragonia. The first thing we need to do is we need to light up 4 of these elements. Now, you have a choice. It doesn't really matter which way you go to, but just know this is that most of these enemies are a bit hard. Well, actually, no, they're not hard. Why am I lying to you folks? We've been fighting a bunch of enemies and we've been leveling up, like, our health has been leveling up like crazy. But this is the first room. I actually don't know what this first room consists of, aside from this very, very wonderful bat with wonderful eyes and all that jazz. But essentially, these are your puzzle rooms. Are the puzzles difficult? Sort of. They can be a little bit challenging if you don't know what you're doing, but then again, that's the case for a lot of games. So, yeah. Anyways, this switch here, depending on who is in your party, and I have to say this now, you can't do it naturally by pressing the select button. You have to do it this way because it won't register. At least to my knowledge, I don't think it'll register it, so you have to probably do it this way. Or it could be wrong. In fact, we should test it out. We Dragonas are comprised of head, body, and tail. Thou must change the order of head, body, and tail to unveil the new path. Let it be the body, head, then tail. So when we go back outside, we will go ahead and see that the platforms, some of the platforms kind of slightly moved. Some of them anyways. Like this one, for instance. This one's slightly moved. But we can't really do anything because it didn't really do much now, did it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out something. I'm going to see if this works. If it works, then I guess you don't have to use the platform. But if you do, but if it doesn't, then, well, too bad. Yeah, whatever. Let it be head, tail, and body. Okay, so it does work. So you don't have to use it. I think if you use it, though, it probably gives them a little bit of a better set order rather than them being all clustered all together. So that's probably like the difference between the two of using the platform, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So the goal here is you kind of try to get the platforms in an order that you can be able to actually progress through the level. And that switch that you see up top that we passed, we need to go ahead and activate that so, you know, this place can be in a very good place. That doesn't make any sense what you said. Shut up. It makes sense to me, damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we did. Luckily enough, as always, these bats also go in a set order, thank God. And so we don't really have to worry too much about them. We do, however, need to try to figure out how to pass through. We do have to fight these enemies eventually, though, because that can happen. I was like, hey, we can avoid the enemy. No. Say hello to Googoyle. Trust me, guys, these names are fan-frickin-tastic. Said nobody ever. Now let's introduce our new ability, Red Pin, which allows kids to attack more than one enemy. Thank God. Damn. Also, Serge also gained a Luminaire. I'm gonna say this now. I don't think it's as interesting as it is in the other game. But then again, it might actually. No, I could be wrong. It might be a little bit more flashy. I am gonna showcase it, obviously, because it's freaking a Luminaire. It's like the best move in the game, which people end up getting annoyed when players end up spamming that move constantly during their playthrough. I don't blame them, because I'm gonna say this now: Luminaire, as interesting as that move is, it's not really as powerful as you think. First off, it's a single target blasting attack that only hits it. Well, not single target. It's a multi-target attack, and you guys already know how I feel about multi-target attacks. If you don't know, multi-target attacks by far suck because of just how they're utilized. First off, they are cut in damage, and a Luminaire takes a crap load of MP to a point where it's like saying, why use it? Alright, we need to try to get in an order that can actually be good. I think this order might do. See, that actually is what the platform does, because what the select button does is just that it goes from the person in order. It actually does not randomize the switching. So, body, tail, then head. Let's see what that did. If I don't figure it out in this... Oh, wait, no. I sort of got it. I mean, I'm going to get that treasure right now so I don't switch the platform, but I think we're slowly getting it, guys. Earth Charm, which ends up probably protecting you, probably giving you some bit of protection against earth elements. So that might actually be useful. For whom? I don't know. Tail, head, and then body. Alright, let's see what that's gonna do. Let me see. Okay, well, that activated that, but the problem is that we don't have the ability of crossing. We don't have the ability of dropping that stairs, which the only way we can do that is we actually need to cross over to the other side. Because the thing is that this platform, this switch is actually up top. It's not at the bottom. So you have to actually switch it. So I'm going to cut until I figure it out. So BRB, guys. But before I end up cutting, we got ourselves some new enemies. Alphabet, Dark Innate enemies, and blah. That's all you need to know. Alright, so other than that, when I'm going, that looked very, very naughty. Anywho. Goddamn. Anyways, let's showcase a Luminaire, shall we? Just hit you a bit more. Alright, okay, cool. Alright. Do it, Serge, a Luminaire. Okay, it's kind of, it's exactly how I remembered it. Badass as ever, thank God. I mean, it's not as cool. It's a bit faster than Illuminaire in Chrono Trigger, but it still does what it does. It still nukes the hell out of everything, so who cares? Anyways, back to the cutting. Okay, guys, and we are back. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go ahead and set it up as head, body, and tail. Once you click the switch, the stairs will go down. I finally end up doing it. Oh, Lord. And then the next one, what you want to do is you want to do tail, head, and body. Now, to be able to do tail, head, and body, what you need to do is you need to have Pip in front. And, well, that's really it. Because Kid is the body. Depending on how you have the characters, the middle one will always be the body, and the front person will always be the head. So it's tail, head, and body. This will allow us to get an item, one of the treasure chest items. But the only way you can get that item is you kind of need to go ahead and make sure that the stairs are down, because you can't, you know, you just can't jump. Yeah, you can't jump in this game. You know how vexed I'm always am when I don't have a jump button? I'm like always angry at that. I don't know why. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this treasure. Open this, and we got ourselves the electrical bolt. And the next thing what we need to do is we need to set ourselves as tail, body, and head. So we need Kid to be in the middle, and we need Serge to be in the back. How can we do that? Well, it's relatively simple, I think. All I know is that Pip needs to stay in the front, so. Alright, so if we switch like this, that would... Wait, hold on. Oh, no, that works. So you also do have to utilize the select button if you want to get the 2 treasure chests and also want to get through this place. I'm glad that I can just cut, because in all honesty, yes, you guys probably already know what the hell I did. And trust me, you guys really want me to just keep doing this until trial and error? Nuh-uh. Trust me, we got things to do, guys. We got things to do. Yeah, I don't want to go ahead and make this the entire episode. It's like, oh, we're still here, guys. No, we have game facts for this now. And we press this. This allows the platform to come down. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? You thought that you had to move the thing in the middle. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you guys? Have you guys never played an RPG before? I'm pretty sure you guys probably haven't. Shame on you. Anyways, let's click the button. And that is the very first switch deactivated. The Earth switch. Wonder what that room is all about. But we deactivated the Earth switch, or the yellow switch element. And now we're gonna head back to the main room. Alright, now we're going to go through this room, because I'm not going to save yet, because there is a boss fight in one of these rooms. I actually forgot which one has a boss, but one of these areas do have a boss, so just be warned by that. Forget it. It doesn't matter what order I even have. That order's gonna be rearranged back to normal anyways. Now this room, those flying bats that are actually flying above, they can eventually come down, and these boxes are not treasure chests. They are switches that will move the platform in, well, whatever order they want. And bada boom. Just follow what I do, and you should relatively be a-okay. Famous last words, mind you. The goal, what you're trying to do is you're essentially trying to make sure that the platforms are in the yeah, say, as I said before, eventually the bat will come down and attack you. So cutting. Unless there's a new monster in here, then no cutting. No new monster. Cutting. Well, that was very easy to defeat. Jolly good show. And all that jazz. Boy. Thank you, kid. Alright, now that we've taken... It's always a good idea to just take out the enemies in the room so you don't have to deal with them later on, to be honest. And, ugh, do you really want to deal with them? Alright, so for this, you'll be able to just progress. And you want to do the same thing for the other way because, oh, hello. Hi, Dragoon guy. How's it going? Got ourselves a new enemy. And no, I don't mean this guy. Well, actually, no. He is actually different. I think he's called... Oh, yeah, he's... Oh, yeah. You guys are different. We got Ossian Patrol, or... Ossian Private and Dragoon. That's his name, guys. His name is Dragoon. He's just called a Dragoon. Which is hilarious, because that's kind of how the Dragoons are in... Almost how the Dragoons are in Final Fantasy 11. You guys know Final Fantasy 11. It's a game that I can't shut the hell up about. Well, actually, no. It's a game that I rarely shut the hell up about. Let's weaken you, shall we? Attack is temporarily decreased. Good. That means you'll be less annoying. Now, I want to take care of him first because something tells me he might be a little bit more annoying than anything else. But luckily, we have Ice Blast. Because I completely forgot that these guys are going to be in here. So it's good that I end up bringing me some wonderful little water elements with me, just in case we have to fight these wonderful douchebags. Like, seriously, these guys suck. Pip, use your Aqua Ball. Sploosh. Ah, you're still alive. Impressive. But I'm gonna have to say that you probably are gonna you need to die now. Thank you. Luckily enough, killing him does not allow him to jump off the Dragoon and then become a separate enemy. Because I wouldn't put past this game if they actually did something like that. So, thank God. Ugh. Why can't you die? Thank you. See, was that so hard? All you had to do was just die for me, and I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Thank you. Ah, recovery all. And low res. So there was nothing in this room. This was a waste of time. So I was slightly correct. You did have to, it doesn't matter. Experience is still experience. Any experience for me is grateful. There we go. So we need to go through that room over there. Actually, isn't this one of the rooms that's a little bit trollish? And what I mean by that is that don't you just have to, like, set it up to go... Yeah, you just have to set it up to go that way. So, basically, if I go in this room, we're probably going to fight another dumb boss. I mean, another enemy. Oh, no, it's a treasure chest. Which contains Sea Charm. Alright, what do these charms do now that I think about it? I'm just skimming over them. What do they actually do? Sea Charm, protection against anti-blue, and it's anti-yellow. Oh, okay. So it's essentially what the, another particular equipment item that we'll be getting later on in the game. For right now, ignore me. Just ignore what I say, because it's not gonna be important until later on in the game. You guys will see you guys will know what I'm talking about later. But for right now, meh. Just meh. Alright. So once you do this, luckily enough, you don't have to do this again because there's a very wonderful switch right here that just lowers the stairs. Thank God. But something tells me there's something that's probably blocking this switch. Yep, there it is. Hey, look! It's an enemy from Pikmin! No, actually, I'm being totally serious. This thing reminds me of that enemy from Pikmin. I don't remember what it is, but say hello to Giant Gloop. Yeah, he's a giant gloop, guys. He's a gloop. He's a gloop. He's a gloop. Gooey goo. Oh God. And you. What the hell was that supposed to do? Like, what was that supposed to do? That was pathetic. Like, seriously. I'm looking at it, it's like, oh God, it's gonna do, and it completely missed everybody. Wow. That was amazingly sad. Now, Gooey Gloop here, he has a few attacks that can be slightly annoying, that can kind of cause a bit of a status-inducing effect, as mostly every single boss that we fought so far. Like Take It, for instance, which I think might be the move that I'm thinking of. Oh no, he's going to drown Kid! Yep, there it is, Flu. Ah, great, Flu, because we all remember how much I love Flu. And we got ourselves Soothe, which ends up gently calming the party and restoring stamina and HP. Which is, it's a very good ability for Pip. I wonder if that ability changes if it becomes on the devil path, I wonder. Alright, now before we end up doing anything, what we want to do is we want to pilfer and see what we can get from this thing. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get from a gloop? An antiviral cap, I think that's what it was. And you missed. It's a gelatinous cube. It's a gelatinous cube. Forget it. Fuck it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Kill it. Gelatinous cube. There we go. I knew I was gonna get the word eventually. Damn it, you really just wanted to say it. Yes, because then I feel bad if I don't. 175. Oh, you're almost dead. Wow. You suck. Like, seriously. You were supposed to be badass? Uh-oh. Not Bluefield, which basically gives him an advantage. Oh, that would have been so great if we had somebody that actually gave a damn. Whatever. Just pounce his ass. Boosh! Hurry! Well, that's not good. Kid, he's your opposite color. Why don't you... Well, let's weaken him first. I actually don't trust what he's gonna do. Alright. I actually want Kid to defeat him, but Iceberg. Oh, this is gonna slightly... Kid is weak. Kid is dead. Kid is weak. Kid is dead. Oh my God, this is terrible. Kid shall live. In fact, Kid, please don't miss. Stop missing. You need to hit him. You can't kill a gelatinous cube if you don't have the ability of hitting him. Now kick the crap out of this douchebag. And he's dead. That's actually my main reason why I wanted to kill it as Kid, because it evaporates. So, and it makes sense. Kid is fire innate, so why not? Alright, cool. Boy. Anyways, guys, that is actually the end of this episode, since I wasted a lot of your time during that farce in the yellow room. I decided I wanted to keep going, because I know that the part is probably going to be slightly short with me cutting. So... to make up for it, I decided to fight a boss, so to make it to not make the part boring. Trust me, I don't like making these parts boring for you guys. But anyways, that is the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll be heading to the next room. And yes, only a few rooms have bosses, and a few of them are, some of the bosses can be a little bit tough. Like, one of them is going to be hard for Serge, because one of them is dark, obviously, because if we fought a water one, Kid ended up getting iceberg to hell. That's the second time she got hit by a most powerful blue attack. Also, if you see this pattern on the floor looks like a dragon, so to speak. I mean, I know the place is called Fort Dragonia, but this dragon looks pretty interesting. Also, that color does not look blue. That color looks black, but whatever. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.